an opening statement from the coach.
Well, obviously, we are extremely excited to be here in this win over Oakland. Oakland is a very, very good team, and we're just glad that this all happened. Our kids stayed with our game plan. They did a great job of slowing down their transition and not giving them easy looks to the bucket as far as the penetration. We cut down on the penetration, and we're one rebound away from out-rebounding them, but we only had 13 turnovers, and I think that was a huge stat right there.
And we'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Jordan, a couple years ago, you guys were on the other side of that 7-2 result. What's it feel like to be on the positive end of an upset like that?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I remember that coming in with the 2 seed, so I knew it could happen, you know, the upset. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise, I guess, because I could see that it could happen for us, you know. So it felt great.
There's something about those numbers, the 7 and 2. It's always dangerous.
And looking back to Monday where you guys picked South Dakota State, do you feel that maybe was a wake-up call to the team to get ready for this tournament? Obviously, wasn't a pretty game, but do you feel that maybe woke up the team a little bit?
Yeah, I think it definitely did. And conference is a whole, it's like a clean slate, you know, anything can happen. And we just pulled together, we prepared hard for them, and we knew that we could do it if we worked really hard.
Leslie, what was the difference in 5-6 days, losing by 46 the other night and winning today?
Well, if I knew that a lot, I'd probably be in Vegas. You know, I think it just has a lot to do with the fact that we played our first season, we played our second season, and you know, we talked all week about how conference tournament it is a clean slate, as AB said. Everybody starts out 0-0. Anything can happen, and we've been talking about the conference tournament for a while. About how we needed to do, what we needed to do in our conference race to get us as good a seed as possible, and be able to then execute the things. And I just felt like February was a different month for us. Yeah, we didn't play real well on Monday, but we did some good things on Saturday. And as a coach, you've got to, you know, continue to teach, and we've got to make sure that we find the positives out of it, as much of it as we can. We watched a lot of film on them, on Oakland. Our girls saw some things there. We showed them what they needed to do to take the dribble penetration away. I felt like we just completely took away their lane and their drive and only gave them the one option of the three-pointer. And they have been kind of sketchy at the three-point line as well as we have been this year. So they just did a great job of executing it. And I think the kids believed in themselves more than anything else. We started out a little shaky to start the game. But then we got our transition back to where we needed to be as far as the transition defense, and we started cutting that down. Once we took that away, it was a whole different game then.
Coach, how important was it to shoot so consistently throughout the game? 44% the first half, 44% in the second. Just the consistent flow of jumpers that were falling for you guys that actually keep that momentum. How key was that?
Well, it's a huge key. I mean, that's been a difficult area for us, is being able to be consistent in our scoring. I think the difference, though, tonight, and this is something that I've preached all year, is that when there were times where we didn't score, our defense didn't let down. And in games past, sometimes that's happened. You're not going to shoot great all the time for 40 minutes, and you're not going to shoot great every night. But you've got to be able to depend on your defense and rebounding. And second half, we completely just shut some things down, and we were able to depend on our defense both first half and second half, and that's something that we preach all the time to our kids, and they really executed it well tonight.
Is there a question for the players? At this point, ladies, you are let go.